Hello, hope you're all well. I just want to show you some new equipment that I bought recently that had a great trip to Into Music near Horncastle in Lincolnshire. The guy there, Jake's amazing, he did me some great deals, and I'll put a link to their eBay store underneath. So, first thing that I got straight on the shelf was this sweet crasher thing. I can't remember what they call it. Do they call it a rhythm crasher or ribbon crasher? I can't remember, but it's a Meinl. It's a little percussion instrument, and I've seen people using them. They seem to be in vogue a little bit at the minute, this trashy sound that everyone's into. So I thought I'd get it, and it's just for fun really, just for little accentuated things from recording. It's always nice to have extra percussion items, extra sounds that you can use when you need them. And yeah, really happy with that. It's good fun. I'll show you it later. Then secondly, pearl wood block. It's one of the bigger ones. He had two there, a big one and a small one. I went for the big one. You can tell it's second hand, it's a little bit beat up, but I don't care about that. Sounds good. And the reason I got that was for theatre shows. I do a lot of theatre shows, orchestra pit work, and I play in a few orchestras. And I never had a wood block. The wood block sound on my sample pad is never loud enough. So I thought I'll buy a wood block and actually use it in the set. I normally have a clave block that I use as well, but now I've got a couple of pitches that I can choose from, and it's just nice to have a proper wood block. I use the sample pad for the theatre shows now all the time. I've got lots of percussion on there, but like I say, the wood block just never cuts through enough. I don't know whether it's a dodgy sample, but I can now re-record this and put it on the sample pad, or more likely, because it clamps on easy, I'll probably just take this and use it, because then I can control the volume better. Most things on the sample pad work great, like timp sounds and everything else like that. Any weird percussion always sounds awesome. The only things I've got that don't sound good, the rototom samples don't sound good, and the woodblock samples don't sound good. So that's that problem solved, and it's good fun. Extra percussion in the studio, which is awesome. Third thing I bought was a Sabian AAX Sabor Picante Crash 18-inch. And the reason I got this is because when I saw it, I tried it, and I knew that it would blend in well with the cymbals that I like to use already. I'm sure if you've seen my videos before, you know that I've got the AAX Omni, that is one of my favourite cymbals. And if you look, it's exactly the same. They're similar to the K-Custom hybrids, where you have the outside edge that's different, the middle bit, and then the bell all have three different sounds. And I'm all about getting as many sounds as I can out of a cymbal. So that blends really nicely with that similar kind of thing, except it's a little bit brighter on the outside and a little bit darker on the inside. Not just in colour, but in sound as well. It's quite a complex cymbal, this one. I'm really happy with it. Especially because I've got the 18-inch. If it was 16-inch, I might not have bothered. But 18-inch, tried it in the shop and I fell in love with it. And then it really matches well with my cymbals, because I've also got the 16-inch Sabor Crash, which I'm really into. It's got the lip up at the bottom. It's like vintage. I'm not even sure if they still do it. The AA Sabor. So between those three cymbals, they are all matched beautifully. They all sound great together. And then the last thing that I bought... Oh no, I got something else as well. Wait there. So I also got this Korg Beat Lab metronome. I do use metronomes on my phone. I've got like Pro Metronome and stuff like that. But I'm old. So I like having like physical metronomes. I've got a Tama rhythm watch that I've used for years, but it's way past its best, and I fancied a change, and I saw this sat there. I asked him how much it was fairly cheap. I think it was around £30 or something, so I went for it. and it's good. You can do a lot with it. So really happy with that. To be honest, I haven't used it that much, so I can't really give you a review on it, but I will try it and let you know. No, I won't, probably won't. I'm lying, but I'm sure it's great. I've used it a little bit on a practice pad, but that'll go with me in my bag, and it'll be good. And then lastly, I really went crazy with this. I wasn't going to do it, but I saw it sat there and it was such a good deal. Can't get that in. I should have moved it out really. If I was a professional YouTuber, I'd have moved it out. Look at all my cables and everything. But it's a Porter & Davies, a BC Gigster, BC2 throne. And I got it because it's the wide throne, which is good for me because I'm a bigger. And then the BC Gigster. I've got that hooked up into a bass drum mic. And can't get over how good it is. My friend Joe got one. He got the BCX when they had the deal on, and I've seen people on the drum forum saying about how great they are and how it's the biggest game changer in drumming since whatever. And I'm a bit funny with stuff like that. You know, when I was at college, everyone was getting MacBooks and saying how great they were for music, and I was like, stick with my laptop. Until I got a MacBook. And then I realised, yeah, that is the best thing ever. It does just work better. It is easier to use. All the good stuff that they say about it. And it's true about this stool. Now, the prices, if you look the prices up there, insane. Jake did me an amazing deal on this. I'm so grateful to him for what it is. He did me a great deal. I'm not going to tell you how much I paid for it because it's still ridiculous. But it's true what they say. It is an actual game changer. I haven't got to use it gigging yet. Like I say, I used Joe's at a gig, and it genuinely made me play better. In the time that I used it, within the first half of the gig, I forgot that it was there, and I was just playing fantastic, if I do say so myself. I'll tell you what gig it was. It was the gig with Eddie Tatton, the first one that I vlogged. I used Joe's stool on that. And I couldn't believe the difference to my playing. I was so impressed with it. It was amazing. So I got on great with it, and then I was thinking, oh, I could really do one of these. I've wanted one for ages anyway. And then he happened to have this one with the wide throne, which is one that I would have wanted. And it was like the stars aligned. So I went back to the car and spoke to Diane for a while. Told her how much it was, told her how much they should be. Told her what a deal it was, and then went back in and bought it, and it's the best buy I've had in ages. I won't need to buy anything else for ages now. I'm pretty much set up. I've definitely got enough snare drums. I've definitely got enough everything. I'm pretty happy with my setup right now. I do need a new camera, but I can wait a while. You know, for the overhead shots. My overhead shots aren't very good at the minute. It's annoying me. Now I'm getting into this video stuff, but for now, I don't need to be spending any money for a while. I can start saving up again. Especially since musicians are struggling. I'm not teaching at half my schools, and yeah, I don't need to go into that right now. COVID, great. No gigs as well, perfect. Great time to be buying equipment that's made for gigging, isn't it? But I've been using it today to practice with. I've been using it other days to record with, and it makes a massive difference. You know, when I first sit down, I don't turn it on and I start playing, I feel fine. You know, I can play still. Flick it on, and it just does make you play better. What they say is true. It is a game changer. I can't believe it, because I don't buy into half this stuff, you know. A bit funny about it. You know, if someone says, oh, this is the latest, greatest, I'm not into that at all. I like what I like. I'm very stuck in my ways. So, yeah, quite happy. So I'll show you my snare collection while we're here. There's a little extra. This isn't all my snares either, but I've just had to put some more on the racks. Got so many now. That is beautiful, isn't it? How lucky am I? What's that one? I've got two more in my mate's studio as well. keep meaning to get back. And a new turntable. Perfect. Right, hope you've enjoyed this little extra video. Just showing you what I've got. Now I might play some of it so you can hear it.